Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at NAB 2016, and my guest at the moment is Bob Caniglia from Blackmagic Design. So, you guys announced a bunch of new things today, as you usually do at NAB, a bunch of new products. So, why don't we start with Resolve, and then we can kind of work our way.
Sure. So one of the many software updates that we announced today, Resolve 12.5. So while it was supposed to be a small update to sort of make the software everyone likes, to make it what they love by adding some features, we actually wound up doing 1,000 enhancements and 250 new features.
1,000 new enhancements?
Yes. Now I can't repeat them all, but
oh,
well,
I think forget this.
We may have listed them on the site though, but yeah, it's we added in all kinds of different categories, whether editing, improving the editing side, in color management, HDR workflow. We added our own effects library, so now you can add lens flares and do that. There's grain and noise reduction. There's all kinds of things.
And was that developed in-house?
All in-house. I mean, when you really look at it, we have acquired a lot of different IP, whether you talk about, Cintel scanner, and they had some noise reduction stuff, and then, DaVinci, and, there's a lot of different ones, Teranex. So we had a lot of IP that we've sort of pushed together, and even Fusion, we're now being able to send a project over to Fusion, so you send the clip, it automatically opens Fusion and the node tree, and then you do your little work in Fusion, and then send it back to Resolve, so a lot of the interactivity that you'd expect between those two products too.
And Fusion Studio is now shipping, correct?
Yes, Fusion Studio is shipping.
That's big news. And it's only been about a year and a half since the purchase?
Correct, yes. And so now we're, with the new version out, and then also the integration with Resolve in 12.5.
Okay, good one. And all right, so you want to jump to cameras?
So in the camera news, we started shipping the Ursa Minis and the 4.6K Minis recently. And what we're showing here is we're showing two things. One, we're showing a new software update 3.2 that enables the Ursa Minis to work in a studio live environment. And then in addition, we announced a new hardware solution that is a new Ursa Studio Viewfinder. So that really makes it what the high-end guys were looking for, a studio camera, but they wanted the ability to, move the viewfinder around and all the professional tools. So we really went hardcore with this one, and it's going to be $1,795. It's going to be available later in the year, but it really takes the Ursa Mini to a whole nother level for studio camera work. In addition, we sort of, last year when we announced Ursa Mini, it was sort of only half the story. The other part is coming this year with a completely new operating system that's going to really expand the use of the camera, give a lot of the tools people are looking for, holding up a white card for a auto white balance and all these different things. And the software for that will be released later in July, but we're showing it on the booth now to give people an idea of where the software is going. And it's so much better to use, all from the touch screen. It's not buried in a lot of menus, so it's really easy to use, and I think people are really going to like it.
So the people that have an Ursa Mini now, that'll just be a free software update?
Free software upgrade, just like 12.5. The new 810 Studio software has the ability to control the Ursa Mini cameras, as well as being able to play back clips from the HyperDeck. Big software update there. We have some new micro converters. They're a micro converter, SDI to HDMI, HDMI to SDI converters. They're $85, and you can use a smartphone USB to plug them in and fire them up. It's really crazy.
Now, can you talk about this, which holds your press conference? Right.
Yes. So Randy wasn't able to attend our press conference, so I said, no worries, I'll hand you a copy of it. I handed her the disc. She thought I was joking, but no. Blackmagic has come out with a new Blackmagic Duplicator 4K. So what it is the ability to record onto 25 SD cards at one time, up to Ultra HD, 60 frames per second, using our own H.265 encoder, so it compresses it so that people can just plug it into their laptop or into their TV or whatever and play 4K content right off of their computer and their TV. It's a way to distribute the material, really. Yeah, exactly. In the back of the concert. Oh, saw the concert. Want a copy of the concert? Boom, sell it.
Legally.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, that's what I mean. The bands can sell their content. That's what they own. They should sell it.
Right.
You go to a concert these days at the kids' school, and they say, "Oh, we'll make the DVD." 6 weeks later, you get the DVD. How about you walk out the door with it? When you really wanted it. Not 6 weeks later, we're like, "Oh, it wasn't as good as I thought."
That's right, the glow has dimmed a bit.
Lovely.
Anything, there's a lot, I know. We could probably,
Oh yeah, we have a new Video Assist 4K. We announced the Video Assist last year, which was a 5-inch touchscreen. There's a 7-inch touchscreen, even though it doesn't. It's much larger. It does 4K recording. Has dual SD card slots on the side. Has full-size B and C connectors, HDMI as well as mini microphone inputs for XLR, mini XLR, and a speaker so you can play back the what you recorded with a monitor, speaker in the monitor. So it's really cool. It's not a 7-inch. It runs on the same Canon batteries and really good add-on to the camera line.
okay, well, obviously we can't cover everything here, so why don't you point people to where they can find
That's right.
things?
For more information, go to blackmagicdesign.com. We have great videos and the press conference.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks for having us.
Randy Altman, Post Perspective, NAB 2016. Thank you.
Yay.